Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Let's go, Canucks on Lou night. What a game. What a night. Man, are we on fire or what, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. This is the Luongo Ring of Honour live stream. Pumped to have you here, everyone. What a huge win. What a great night to be a Canucks fan. I mean, we're on a roll, right? So if you didn't get to watch the game, where were you? This was one of those ones that you did not want to miss. A 4-0 shutout on Lou night, which I thought was so epic and amazing because if you think about it, everyone, Luongo had so many shutouts as a Vancouver Canuck. It was just fitting and perfect to have that happen on Lou night. So we're going to dive. I'm going to do this totally different tonight in my live stream. I do want to get to your comments early. And so I have some questions that I want to share with you. But before we do that, if you haven't hit that big like and subscribe button, please do. Also follow me on Facebook, on X, which is Twitter, and on YouTube. I would really, really appreciate that. Been getting a lot of great traction over my last two videos that we don't need Ethan Bear and what a night. And it was my live experience at the Canucks game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was my early Christmas present. So I would love for you to check out those videos if you haven't seen them yet. Okay, let's get into this game. 4-0. Absolutely stellar. The big question of the day was, what was your favorite Luongo moment? And I know, so put it in the chat right now what your favorite Luongo moment was, because I do want us to talk about them, okay? I absolutely want us to talk about them tonight. I want to share mine, and it's the one that people don't usually think about. It was in the finals against Boston. And everyone remembers the 4-0 Game 7 loss, but no one remembers that Luongo had 2 shutouts in the final. He was a difference maker, and I don't blame Game 7 on him at all. It was a team effort. You can't win a Stanley Cup or win a game if you can't score. And so he had 2 shutouts in the finals. That was my favorite one that nobody seems to remember, and no one gives him enough credit for. 2 shutouts against the Stanley Cup champions. That's how good he was. He was good for his tenure here. Loved having Lou as our goaltender. And yeah, so I want to hear what you have to say about that. So I would love to see, and let's get it started early. Lou. I mean, it would have been so awesome to go into that game. And, I mean, you would have done a lot of cheering if you were a Canucks fan there, right? It was such a great night. So, Duck, thank you for starting it off. Now, let's talk. I mean, one of the great moments of Luongo, honestly, was that he was the captain. And I do think that was really cool. The first goalie ever in the NHL, if I remember that correctly, nobody else was captain as a goaltender. I thought that was pretty neat. A lot of people criticized us for that, but I thought it was cool, and they said he deserved it. So, yeah. So, okay, Callum, you said blooper reel pass from the goalie. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. let's talk about this one. What's your favorite Luongo moment? The Schneider Luongo skit. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. HSM fangirl, so good to have you here. Just want you to know that. Very thankful for you. I love your passion for our Canucks. So, Jacob says, best moment was an overtime against Chicago. Can't remember what game. Cool. Now, Fangirl says, Trevor, did you go to Build-A-Bear while you're in Vancouver area and get Grogu jersey? No, I would never do that. I'm sorry. I just like real jerseys. I like this stuff. I don't like the fan gear stuff. Like if it's a Star Wars night or Marvel night or whatever. I just like these. Like this is what I wear. I've got tons of jerseys. I have a huge jersey collection. I shouldn't say huge. I have a small jersey collection because when I think of huge jersey collection, I think of the hockey guy who lives in Abbotsford. He's got an amazing night. Okay, everyone, you got to put your favorite Luongo moment in the chat. Okay, so Callum, Florida loses. We smoked them. We absolutely did 4-0. It was incredible and awesome. What a great evening. What a great run we've been on. Hey, everyone, like being a Canucks fan is a lot of fun right now. This winning thing, I can get used to this winning thing, everyone. So got to stay hydrated for the streams. So yeah, okay. So let's dive in as you guys think about the answers to that question. Let's see if I can get another one. This is Callum. Are you built like Big Z or is Canuck Clay tiny? Yes, I met Canuck Clay. It was an honor. It was fun. He's a great guy. We have a lot in common. Good dude. Like really good dude. Love his content, but love who he is more. I am a big guy. I'm not as tall as Big Z, but I'm wide. I'm large and in charge. That's what I am, Callum. So I don't know what Canucks or Canuck Clay's shirt size is, but it's not as big as mine. He's definitely in better shape. So yeah. Okay, so Sean Wild, welcome. Good to have you here. Save off of Eager versus Chicago. Yeah, that was an awesome moment. So I'm going to get to some of your questions right now or in a few minutes. We're going to dive into some more. We're going to talk a little about the game. We're going to talk about each period. I have some questions I want to talk about each period. So I know you guys want to talk about what you want to talk about, and that's really cool. And I'm pumped. I want to get to your questions and comments for sure. So let's dive in to what did you think about the Luongo Ring of Honour tribute? I thought it was quite classy. It was special. I loved all the interviews that he was doing all day. It was like all of us couldn't get enough of Luongo interviews, and he talked specifically about, when he said my contract sucks, and then thought, I got caught off in the wrong moment. I shouldn't have said that. I did appreciate that. He did really talk about how he loved his time in Vancouver, how he really let his personality grow and come out, and then saying that he didn't handle criticism well for the first few years in Vancouver. That's why he was really guarded with the media. I thought it was really cool to hear the personal side of the players, and we don't talk about that enough as fans, right? I don't know how you feel about it, but I personally need to remind myself that these are just real human beings who are really good at a sport, right? A really fast-paced, high emotion sport that, they're flying out there, everyone. They're super skilled, right? So I have to remind that, like, if you saw the Caillou interview tonight and him getting booed in St. Louis, and he's literally crying about it in the dressing room, and I was shocked to see that, and I had to remind myself he's human, and that's hard when you love playing for a city, you love being there, and your fans turn on you. That would be really hard, and I can see why Luongo did what he did. So what do you guys think about the tribute? Let's dive into it here. Oh, dude, this was so cool. Okay, first of all, we'll get into Daniel says Luongo returned late during playoff overtime. Fans were panicking, and then Lou emerged from the tunnel. Fans went crazy, asked what happened after the game, said he couldn't get off the toilet. That was awesome. You know, we've all been there, right? Isn't that true? Like, we've all been there. We've all been in those moments that you just had to go, you know? And so I thought that was cool there that he at least admitted it. Spark says free skate, says Lou. Oh man, that was awesome. And they didn't really do that a lot, right? We're all about freeing the skate here, guys. We want this jersey back, but I like the Orca jersey too. I just don't like it as much. I think the black one, or not the black one, the skate jerseys are the best ones for sure. But I love that Lou said that at the end. Fangirl says, I liked it, especially with Schneider in the building. Yeah, that was a special moment having his counterpart, his goaltending. The thing that he did say in the first intermission, he was really upset that he didn't give credit to his goalie coaches with Ian Clark and Johansson? No. Rollinson. Wasn't it Rollinson? I don't know. Whoever the other guy was, I forget now. Sorry, I'm even disrespecting him there. I didn't mean to do that. But I thought that was kind of a cool moment that he did that. So, okay, Cal, we're going to the playoffs and everything goes well. We could go deep before the end of the season. Yes, I agree. Sean, you liked the opening Ring of Honor. I did too. I thought it was really cool. I read today that the Canucks only beat crappy teams. So much for that. Right. That's so true. Oh, I love this. Monty, good to have you here, my friend. Lou will always be one of my top 5 players. Players, not just top 5 goalies, but top 5 players. That is a lot of respect. So, too bad Eddie Lack couldn't be there. Well, he could have. He just didn't make the time. I'm just saying, when you're rich like that, you can make it. There's no financial issues that are going on. I mean, is it maybe they need to hang out with his kids? I'm not sure. Caverly, I'm so glad you're here. Wonder where Bieksa was, Burrows. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. Maybe, I mean, I know that they all get along really well, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, so that I love your guys' feedback. I agree with you guys that, hey, good to see you guys. Welcome, Japan 4. You got to watch Canuck Clay's review from the Tuesday night the game for Tampa Bay, because Canuck Clay actually talks about you in it. So, okay, so let's dive into just some more here. What do you think about the tribute? I want to talk about this team is deep. I've been so impressed with our Canucks guys, and we're firing on all cylinders. Like, tonight was just another display of just firing on all cylinders. Like, nobody would have predicted a 4-0 shutout, right? Like, we just looked better. We were better. There was, like, Florida didn't even look good compared to us. And it's not that they're not a good team. They're just, compared to us, we're 2-0 against them. I mean, we swept them already this season. So I don't know what it is, but we're better than Florida. So a big question that I'd love to hear what you guys think. You guys think that Kuzmenko is back now? Because that goal was spectacular. And I know he gave credit to Garland, and Garland does need credit, but that getting around the defender and then deking over and then sniping it, that was just, what a way to start a game, Ron? Kuzi might be back, and that's why I'm saying that this team, I think, is really deep, because that's like the 4th line and it's scoring. The 3rd line's got 2 goals tonight. Like, this team is deep, right? So I'm wondering, do you guys think that Kuzmenko is back? And then that Joshua with the spinning backhand and then got the rebound and backhanded it up for the first goal. That was an impressive move. I was really impressed with Dakota Joshua there. I thought that was really neat. So those are the 2 things that I want to talk about for the first period. Just see if we got 13 comments since we went there. So, okay, let's dive into that. Let's before we're gonna go to the second period in just a second. But I want to see. Yeah, Japan for life. Hockey is fun again. Yeah, and that's it. That's what Luongo talked about tonight too. Said he loved the crowd and he was so excited for us that yeah. So Jarvis, the crowd was fantastic in the Luongo ceremony. What did you think about the lose tonight? Loved it. Loved every moment of that. I saw this on Twitter, Caverly, and I just laughed because you always say things like this. Lou should have had a cup ring on his hand. Gary Bettman. Yeah, you're not happy about that. So Burrows is in Montreal, so no surprise he wasn't there. Well, too bad. Get there. I know you got a job, but come on. Fangirl, okay, yeah, not gonna talk about that yet, but that's a good question. Okay. Oh, you did see that. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay. Demko, again, so good. Yeah. Too bad you didn't draft him in our hockey pool, Caverly. Petey still looks off. Yeah, he does. Besser's going to score 55. Okay, so let's just see. I hope Kuzmenko is back, but not getting my hopes up. I don't know. I just think he is. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to score 39 goals, but I think he's back. But maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Kuz is back. That's what Monty says. Spark agrees. Kuzi is back. Sean says he is got with an exclamation mark. Monty had 2 exclamation marks. He had an exclamation mark and hearts. Okay. Kuzmenko looked good great last couple games. Let's see how he does in the next few games. Japan forward Joshua is looking like a stud. I wouldn't say stud, but he's looking a lot better. But yeah, I do like his play. Honestly, I'd like Kuzi with less minutes plus power play. That's interesting. He might go back on that top or not top. I do not call the Pedersen line a top line anymore. That is not a top line. The Miller, Besser, Höglander line is the best line, in my opinion. If I've learned anything about Canucks hockey is you don't get your hopes up for anything. I didn't like nobody answered the bell when Huggy was getting ragdolled. I agree. That we need a fighter. Well, Zadorov's supposed to be that guy, but we'll see. Shane, welcome back. Good to have you here, man. Canucks beat Florida Panthers, absolutely. All right. So, Toymaker, I'm with you about the Julesa thing. You and I have been saying this. He's a good D-man. He's progressing, and he's getting better and better. He was solid defensively tonight. But David disagrees. He looked very questionable today. I don't know what you were seeing, between me. Hey, Adam, good to have you. Like connecting with you in the comments, too, this last couple days. Kuzi looks like Morrison today. Really? Oh, I guess that's a compliment. I think that Kuzi has more skill than Morrison, but trade Kuzmenko and Höglander now. Callum, you're crazy, man. You can't say that. You know how much I love Höglander. I don't want to trade either one of those guys. Juleson was great tonight. Okay. Canucks beat them. The wheels off them. Yep, absolutely. Nanaimo Shoe Reaper, welcome. Great win tonight. Absolutely. Okay. We're going to get into the second period now. And my question is this. Where in the world was Bobrovsky going with that pass? Joshua gets the easiest goal of his career probably to make it 3-0. It was like, I know that he saw Joshua moving down and maybe he thought I can't shoot it off behind the net. But like at the end of the day, you threw it across the rink. And he literally, it looked like he made it easy. It wasn't an easy knockdown. Knocked it down, got it on. Or did it even raise off the ground? Maybe it was just on the I was just like, really, like that was really the backbreaker right there, that goal. It was like, okay, we've got a long road to get out of there. That was nuts, right, everyone? So I don't know how you guys felt about that. And then when he scored that, I was saying, were we going to see back-to-back hat tricks? I mean, you have Brock Besser getting 3 last game, and then he's already got 2, and it's in the second period. And you're like, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. But wouldn't that be awesome if it was back-to-back hat trick nights? That would be awesome. And then on the power play, we had Brock the Rock with a beautiful passing play by Petey and JT Miller. that get the assist and give it right to Brock, who nails the post. It hits Bobrovsky, and then he puts it back in for the power play goal. What a great play. It almost reminded me, if Brock would have scored just without hitting the post and just went in, would have reminded me of the goal that Tampa Bay scored against us 2 nights ago. So, and then just Luongo was on point tonight, everyone, wasn't he? It's like, he was like, hey, let's honor Lou, but don't forget who's the new sheriff in town, right? It's like, my name is Thatcher Demko. I'm the number 1 goalie in town. I'm the future. I'm the now. And I really like that he came out and got a shutout for Lou, shutout for himself. And was Demko going to get that shutout, I thought, in the third period? It's like, oh, this looks like he's on pace to get a shutout. But I always thought, there's always that one play and someone screws up, and it's usually Tyler Myers. And next thing you know, the puck's back in the net. But I thought Pettersson had the 5th goal of the night with that amazing deke, but he couldn't finish. So that was pretty fun. So let me just dive into some comments from that. I agree. And I almost should repair. Juleson was solid. He's a keeper. I like how he's playing. I think you won't see any big Zadorov hits until he's on the right side of his comfort. So I wonder too, because I think this is just regular season. I'm wondering that if he's going to ramp it up in the playoffs. I have this feeling that Zadorov is going to start laying people in the playoffs, but I think I also might just be dreaming. He might not be the hitting guy like the Trouba. I kind of want, not that he's dirty. I don't want him to be dirty. I know that he could line people up and just lay them out. So I don't know if that's the kind of player he is, but that's what I want him to be. So, okay. So Jarvis, I said 22 to 26 goals for Kuzmenko's still going to happen. Ooh, that's good. I will stick to that. His talent will always be the outstanding factor. It was just Talkett's preference to forecheck. Yeah, I know. He's able to do it. Well, he got a lot of minutes and didn't play good at the beginning. So he's got to really step it up to get 22 to 26. So that's good. So Fangirl says, no idea. He was distracted, in the words of Steve Dangle. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal, right? Yeah, I don't know what Bobrovsky was doing there. So Bobrovsky was smoking the funny stuff and was straight up tripping when he passed the puck to Joshua, right? Bobrovsky was looking around for someone to pass to. This one is on his oh, yeah, it was not getting open. Yes, teammates weren't getting open. It's like, let's just pass it to the other team. And let's pass it to Joshua because he doesn't score many goals, right? I think if we think the Myers mistake was horrible, then what is that, right? Oh, I mean, at least there isn't an empty net to shoot on. That's kind of the affordable. I know, when Myers passed it to Jack Hughes and then he passed out in front of the net and we got scored on, that was pretty bad, but this was way worse. Absolutely unaffordable mistake. I agree with you. Kuzi and Hoglander don't fit the mold, sell high, but low to lift. Lords, oh no. Lord Stanley, keep greedy, Petey, and win for once in my life. The cup window is open. I agree. I just I don't see Hoglander's compete level is exactly what you want. I don't care that he's small. I do not care that he's small. He plays big and he has offensive talent. I do not want to trade him. Kuzmenko, I mean, perfect teammate, right? Always smiling, great guy, always happy. I think you can learn defense. He's learning the hard way. I don't want to lose him either, but I don't know what you could get for these guys, but I don't think you want to move them. Especially Hoglander. He's got such a small contract, cheap contract, so I don't want to do that. When a goalie shoots a puck, he can't wrap his hand around the stick because the trapper. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Toy Maker, you're 100% right. Dan, welcome. Fantastic game. The win, boys. Good to be watching Kempner. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Glad to have you here. Okay. Cousin Vinny, welcome. Canucks rule. McDavid drools. Absolutely. That's awesome. Landon, good to have you. Or Lyndon, I think is not Landon. I'm sorry. Lyndon, great game tonight. Absolutely, man. It's been an awesome game. So glad Rutherford is smart enough to look past the emotional attachment to millionaires and knows how to build a winning culture. Forget what you knew and just see what's coming, right? Yeah, that's good. I like that. Let's go, Canucks. Cousin Vinny says, hey, rest of the league, we don't care what you think. Canucks are winning. Absolutely. And everyone keeps saying, well, we'll see. We'll see after 10 games. Well, we'll see after 15 games. Oh, we'll see after 20, 25 games. Listen, we're for real, everyone. We're for real. We're legit. I made a video on that. Go watch it. Still true to this day. Do you have a Luongo bobblehead up in the top shelf? No, but I have the McFarlane Luongo, and I forgot to mention, this is the one right here, everyone. Did you see this one? This is the Team Canada Luongo. That one, I'll have to move that up a little. That is my McFarlane Luongo. I believe it's the variant, but I could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it's a variant. That's why I haven't taken out of the package the white jersey. So yeah, I'm a huge Luongo fan that way. So Kuzmenko and Helgeland are great additions to our team. I agree, Spark. Move Myers, save the cap space until deadline, and play for Crosby. I know it's so interesting how we're obsessed with trading now. I mean, we're on a roll, guys. Let's keep it the way it is. So, Florida back-to-back 4-0 losses. I did not know that. That's interesting. They're going to be honorary team played Edmonton on Saturday. Go Panthers, right? Go Panthers. Okay. Fangirl says, I've been a Canucks fan since around 2006, the Naslund era, just before he left the Canucks. That 2011 Cup run was an emotional roller coaster. Absolutely. And I cannot wait for the playoffs to start. I love the swagger of working less about who I love the swagger of working less about who they are playing, just playing their own game. I like it too. I absolutely love it. Sean, working equals less worrying. Yeah, that's right. That's a good motto. I really, really like that. Working equals less worry. Lou, shout out. Yeah, that's awesome. Good to have you, Adam. I called a bold prediction last week. Yes, you did. I remember it being in the stream, and you said this, Toy Maker. 6-win streak, and is that 4 in a row? It is. And so if we can win Saturday and Sunday, that would be awesome. Okay, you guys chatting with each other. Fastest Canucks team to get to 20 wins ever. I did not know that. That is a cool stat. Gotta go drive a beer truck. I'll catch the rest later. Sean, great to have you. Keep working. Don't drink and drive. I know you're driving a beer truck. You're not doing that. Okay. Whoa. So I've been a fan since the 90s. I remember Pavel's 60-goal season, the 94 run. Glad to see the Canucks are winning. Absolutely winning. Hopefully playoffs. Not hopefully. We're making the playoffs, Lyndon. Absolutely making the playoffs. So I've said absolutely a lot tonight, so I got to be careful. I got to choose a different word. You have to be sure, Jarvis says, that the core sticks together. Petey, Hughes, Miller, Demko. The rest are just find the best fits that incorporates those stars the best while they can compete. Yeah, absolutely. Every team does that. That's what they're doing in Edmonton. That's what they're doing in Toronto. That's what they're doing in Tampa Bay. That's what they're doing in Boston. Trying their best to keep around the core, right? So our daughter met Lou during the 2011 Cup run, and it couldn't pronounce his name. She called him and Lou and Finn agreed. That was awesome, man. You meant to say hopefully a long playoffs. Okay, so let's just quickly talk about the third period because there isn't really much that happened, to be honest. It's like everyone knew the game was over. And then the JT Miller penalty for hooking was totally a penalty, right? I'm not blaming that. But wasn't it also a holding the stick penalty? I was kind of annoyed by that. Okay, let's talk about the upcoming games, okay? So preview is Saturday. Let's preview. Saturday is an 11 a.m. start for us in the Pacific here. It's in Minnesota, at Minnesota, right? And then Sunday noon, and I forgot to post this here. Very important game because we get to watch the Chicago Blackhawks with Bedard. First time we get to see Bedard. And so that's Sunday at noon. So I'm not sure. We have family coming over on the ferry. It's a big day. My wife's in a production. She's singing a duet, and she's in a choir. So I'm going to try to stream, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do that on the Saturday. But my plan is Sunday afternoon that I'm going to stream. I'm going to stream the Chicago Vancouver. I'm going to stream right after the Chicago Vancouver game. So just a heads up. But yeah, I don't know what about you guys. I mean, maybe I can stream part of the Minnesota game. Like actually, if I did like the second period or something, we just streamed the second period. I think family won't be here yet, but we'll see. Depends when they want to come. But I'll just stay tuned to my Facebook page, my Twitter, and of course my my YouTube channel, and I'll be posting there what the plan is for Saturday, and then Sunday. I don't know. Would you guys show up to watch the second period with me? Wouldn't that be fun? I don't know. I am nervous to do a live stream about like during a game because you can't see it, and I have to kind of commentate the whole thing. But if you're gonna stick around with me, maybe I'll do that too. I think it would be fun just to try it. Right? I'd prefer to do a third period, but I do think family is going to be showing up, and I have to go pick them up from the ferry. So yeah, and then the next two games are 5 p.m. starts. So you need to realize that, everyone. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Yeah, both nights at Nashville and at Dallas. So basically, we've been at home a lot. We played Florida at home, and then we're on the road against Minnesota, Chicago, Nashville, and then Dallas. Those are going to be 4 interesting games. How we go? I do think Minnesota's going to come out better than they did last game. So absolutely. So that's what's coming up sooner than later. So yeah. Okay, let's get back into some comments here from you guys. We just talked about that one, and just got to get Carson Soucy back. By the way, we didn't talk about that. Suter is back. I thought he made a difference. He was very good. I enjoyed having him back, and it's going to be nice to have Carson Soucy back. They're saying another month, though. Hey, Shane, and we will be. We already are an awesome team, but it'll be way better to have Soucy back as well. All you guys are talking about that. Okay, so I don't like the early games. You don't? I don't mind them. I mean, of course, I would prefer the later games. Can't watch Saturday. Oh, that's because you're working, right? Nanaimo Shoe Repair? Too bad we couldn't bring a TV and do a live stream right in the Nanaimo Shoe Repair place. That'd be fun. That'd be a blast. You're going to sing with Clay? I am not going to sing with Clay. I'm okay. Like I'm not a good singer. I'm not a great singer. I know I sing, but I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good singer, but Clay and his friend who did the national anthem, wow, she is fantastic. And some of those videos they've done together and songs, the Luongo song they made, that was pretty cool. Canucks Clay favorite player of all time is Luongo, so that's neat. The delay could be an issue. What could be an issue of the delay? Oh yeah. You're right, Jarvis. Totally could be a delay could be an issue, but that's okay. It might still be fun. I was building a high rise next door to Luongo's condo, and our superintendent wouldn't let us make noise on game day until 11 a.m. That's nice of him. That's nice of him. I'm happy for Demko and finally getting the shutouts. The team is not getting scored on late. Yeah, that was impressive. Honestly, it was. Fangirl. Oh, it sounds like the Canucks will call up a player tomorrow for the road trip. Interesting. I wonder who it is. Willanen? Is it Baines? I'd love to see Baines. Yeah, I'm not really sure who they're going to call up. Must be a defenseman, right? Luongo winning in 2010 was one of the happiest moments of my life. Winning what? Oh, was the what? Yeah, the gold medal was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I agree, Fangirl. 11 a.m. is way better than 9 a.m. I mean, granted, 9 a.m. actually works better for me to do a live stream after, but yeah. She's amazing. She's very talented. Yes, yeah, Clay's friend is super talented. My wife's really good, too. I was sitting in the game, Lyndon, with my friend Steve, Tuesday night against Tampa Bay, and he turned to me and said, would your wife ever sing the national anthem at a Canucks game? I'm like, for sure. I know she would. So she's a singer. I would love it if she did. But they've never asked her, so they don't even know that she sings. So maybe they're watching this live stream right now, and then they'll ask her. I'll ask her through me or something. That would be awesome. Okay, Daniel, I find the Canucks tend to be very sluggish for super early games. I hope it doesn't screw with our momentum. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I hope the same thing. Richard Loney, used to sing all the games anthems in the 80s, didn't have the different singers back then. Yeah, and I like the opera singer guy that we had. What was his name? He was so good. I loved having him. So, but I like having different people. I enjoy it. Makes it nice. Gotta go. Canucks play to host over again. Okay, cool. Have a good night. Say hi to him for me. Kuz should have number 47. We can call him AK-47, the Russian rifle. Jason, I absolutely love that. But I do love that he's 96 because he does remind me of Bure. He's got that explosiveness. He's not as good as Bure yet, but not even close. But, I mean, when he scored 39 goals in his first year, but AK-47 would have been awesome. Yeah, so nice. I'm sure he should inquire about she should inquire about the national anthem. That would be so cool if she got that. Can anyone in this room truly believe how good this team can be? I know we're all in shock, right, guys? Like Donaldson. Yes, Donaldson. He was awesome. I love that guy. Yeah, he was a gangster for sure. He was the G. SPN's. No, it's not. It doesn't suck. It doesn't suck. Donnelly. Yeah, he was awesome. Mark Donnelly. Not Donaldson. Donaldson was Josh Donaldson, the baseball player, Linden. It was Donnelly. Was it Mark Donnelly? Yeah, he was good. He was good. Remember when he sang the national anthem and then he fell? Yeah, I knew you were going to go. I knew someone was going to say that. In Japan, Bar does it on the skates. He fell. That I felt so bad for him, but dude, that is the classic. He's trying to get all cool, skating around, being all. Like what are the chances? But it's like the chances go up. You want to skate around and pretend like you're king, you're king singer. Oh my gosh, that would have been such an embarrassing moment. I don't know why I find that so funny right now. It's probably because I stayed up till 1 o'clock editing that What a Night Tampa Bay Lightning Canucks video and posting it for this morning. Okay, so anyways, thanks for the good laugh. Okay. Playmaker says Canucks sat back in the third. I didn't like that part, but they didn't. But they wanted to lock it down. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we needed the W, and we got the shutout, so I'm happy. Hey guys, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you haven't yet, give me some love. Okay, I want to show you guys something while we talk about that. There's two things I want to talk about. Thanks for reminding me. So yes, please hit that like and subscribe button. Right now, it really helps my channel. I love making passionate, realistic, and honest content. Also, another thing is YouTube has allowed me to have a membership. And so if you want to make a donation, definitely do that. Hit the join button. See that little click button there? Not there on there, but in my videos, when you click on to my channel, there's a little join button, or you can go to memberships, and there's two options. There's the RevTrev membership for $4.99, and you can cancel at any time. So, no pressure, and there's no pressure to join. Like, you don't have to join this, right? But there's loyalty badges next to your name in the comments and the live chat, custom emoji. I want to give a shout out to Lucas Gates, who became my first ever member. Really appreciate that. He got the next level membership, $14.99. Get all the RevTrev perks. You get early access to new videos. You get a member shoutouts. We're going to be doing for all members. We're going to be doing not just next level, but all members. We're going to be doing a members only live stream. And then for next level members, we're doing a group Zoom call to talk about Canucks content, to talk about the Canucks. And I'd love for you to be a part of that. So if you can spare some cash and support me, I'd really appreciate that. But if not, least could you just follow me on socials, like this video, subscribe to the channel? I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's dive into some more comments. We were at the hit and like and subscribe. Toy Maker, you remember that when he fell singing the national anthem? My bad. I knew it started with a D. Oh, come on, admit it. You were singing on Tuesday night, right? I was singing on Tuesday night. I was. Did you not see my video, Nanaimo Shoe Repair? When they did the John Denver song of Take Me Home, Country Road, it was awesome. It was epic. I sang the national anthem. I posted that in the video. Please check that video out, everyone. That was really, really good. Yeah, it was a classic moment when he fell, for sure. Yeah, I remember when he fell, and he didn't miss a beat. That's a sign of a true professional right there. He got booted because he was against the vaccine, which I think I agree with you. What a silly thing. Why can't he have his own opinion? Honestly, like, that's wild. I don't like that thing. He was fantastic at his job. Who cares about what he thinks about the vaccine? I mean, take the vaccine, don't take the vaccine. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But for me, you don't lose your job because of that. That's awful. You know? Yo, Kempner, too bad I didn't know you stayed in van. We could have oh yes. You know what? I was staying with my friend Steve. It was not last minute. It was probably a week, and Steve loves to like get out of there quickly. He had stayed up pretty late the night before. What? We got a new member, people. Let's go. Adam Lee becomes a new YouTube member. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Okay. Now, let's get back to this. Yeah, so Steve likes to get back early, but it was good to get back and hang out with him and his family. I had fun. But you know what? Next time, let's definitely Japan 4 do it. I would love to do that. You're one of my favorites to watch. First, thanks, man. Thanks. That means a lot. Honestly, one of my favorite things is, like, I love making Canucks content and I love making YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. But I think just as rewarding is just how much you guys have really loved it. The amount of people that have been so encouraging and positive has been very humbling, but as well appreciated. And so there's lots of Canucks content people that I love. Like, I'm huge fans of most of our content creators and our media. But for you guys to say things like that means the world. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Adam, thank you. Trying to get the subs to 1,000. It's very important. It is a hard grind, but I think I'm at 770 right now. So I'm getting that. I thought I was going to get there before Christmas. Do you think I could get 230 subscribers before Christmas, everyone? I'm going to try. I'm grinding. I'm trying. I got a whole bunch today, but not enough yet. So nice. East Van homies. Dan, hey, I can see the Master Chief on the warhead behind you. What's your favorite? Okay, so Dan, did you see the video, the live stream when I talked about this? Okay, can I just quickly say this again? I got this for $10. $10, dude. I can't believe it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But I don't like it there because I don't want it to be in front of Monty's thing that he made for me, but I just have it here for now. But we still have Grogu down here and Luongo, Crosby, and then of course Naslund and Luongo there too. So what's your favorite Luongo game? And Halo was my favorite Luongo game. Your favorite, sorry. And Halo. What was your favorite Luongo game and Halo game? My favorite was the Luongo game on April 11th, 2007. What was that one? I mean, I don't remember. What was this? What was my favorite Luongo game? I don't know. I just loved his career. I loved his whole career. I'm a huge Luongo fan. I really enjoyed watching him. I know he sometimes let in some real easy ones, but he was so good. He was so good. And I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it's those double shutouts in the finals. That's definitely my favorite. Now, my favorite Halo game was definitely Halo 3, but I loved 1, 2, and 3. I really enjoyed Reach, but I would say if you had to ask me which one was my favorite, it would be Halo 3 for sure. But I enjoyed the Reach story a lot. Good night, Nanaimo Shoe Repair. Great to have you here, buddy. I need to stop by. I really do. I need to meet him in person. Daniel, the Canucks' third period style isn't very exciting, but they're one of the few teams not to blow a third period lead all year. Yeah, perfect 17-0. That's an awesome, awesome stat. Thank you for sharing that. If it works, keep doing it. I don't know. I think you're playing with fire a little bit, but you're right. Great show, great platform, Rev. Do a crossover with Locked On Canucks. You know what? I've already been on their channel. This summer, I was on their channel. Trevor Beggs couldn't make it, so Kyle reached out to me and asked me to be on the show. And you should watch that show, because when I'm on, my passion level's like next level. He was totally inspired. That was fun. But I would love to do a collab with them. I want to do a collab with Canuck Clay. I would love to do, guys, like honestly, dream as well. If I'm going to keep dreaming big like this, I would love to do a collab with Sakaris and Price. Those guys are awesome. But I love all our Canucks media guys. They're so great. Really, really awesome. Just DeSmith playing against the Wild. Yeah, I think he's going to play. I do think he's going to play against the Wild, and then he puts his 4-0 record against Mini. Yes, he needs to be playing against Minnesota, because that he owns Minnesota. That's awesome. It's Take Me Home, Boundary Road. Take me home to the place I belong. 7-0 record. That's insane. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we already saw that. Peace out. He was right about the vaccine. Doctor, yes, I know. It's so crazy. Yeah, thanks so much, bro. You're the bomb.com. Let's go. Absolutely. Next time you hear Kempner, let's do a meetup. I would love that. I'm sure Callum's down and others would meet at BP. We can even watch a game there. I would really, really like to do that. I'm just trying to think. It'd be fun. December 28th. That would be cool. The first week of January would be fun too, if we have any games there. So have you ever seen Jonathan Quick's magic save on YouTube? Makes no sense, actually. No, I haven't seen that yet. No loyalty badges here. I'll give you a great deal on shoe repair, and it is cash only. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. 774 subs, 1,000 by January. I like your style, Adam. I watch you, Clay, sometimes Sportsnet, Dolly, and Donnie and Dolly, Trevor Beggs and his co-host Kyle, Gio, Lego, Rocks, Shannon, the hockey guy. You know, you watch a lot of guys, dude. That's awesome. I find that Canucks fans are very loyal, and I was surprised to see that. So I appreciate you doing that. We can get to 1,000 for sure. Can we? I hope we can. You know what to do, everyone. Just hit that like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and you don't need to worry about identity theft. Help this man. Help me out, everyone. Dan Kluche, 2020. I love Dan Kluche. I thought he was better than everyone said. I wish he fought more. Share and invite people if you enjoy this content. Merry Christmas, y'all. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Locked On Canucks, I like them. Yeah, I do. I could do a collab with them. I think I easily could pull off one. Did you see Locked On and Canucks Clay just did one today? Because Canucks Clay favorite player was Luongo, so they brought him on to talk about that. Need to do show with Parker's Pucks and Donnie and Dolly. Well, that would be really fun. I would love that. I don't know Parker. I haven't really connected with him much, but I've seen him with Clay, and he's done some good stuff. Yeah, Sakaris and Price, I would love that. I like those guys a lot. Sorry for my poor communication celebrating the shutout win, and only $10 for the Master Chief. Yeah, dude, it's an insane deal, right? Like, anyone who's a Halo fan is always like, are you kidding me right now? And I probably should put it this way, because you can't my head's always in the way. You can't see Master Chief there, right? So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool. So you have a good night and you're doing fine. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So remember to advocate for Kempner on all shows. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was meh. Trev, I have no life. As a lifelong hockey fan, I'd love to do a live stream, but I'm not tech savvy. Yeah, dude, it's fun. Trust me. With all you guys in here, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Trust me. But it's a lot of work. A lot of work to pull it off and make it look half decent and have graphics. Curtis, you were at the games tonight. We were texting. So glad. Great Canucks game. So glad you're there. So glad you and Carl got to experience it. Buddy, so glad you're in the stream. I'm shocked. Are you on the ferry right now coming home? Are you getting ready to come home? Because I hope you guys have a safe trip back to Nanaimo. And as well, Bobby Lou. I told Curtis, I'm like, you got to cheer really loud for me tonight. You got to say Lou one time for me. Brother Vance, love you, bro. Nanoose Bay for life, right? Dude, hope you're doing well. You're still living in Port, I think, right? So hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. But Nanoose Bay for life, absolutely. I forgot to mention Parker as well. Dan, you listen to everyone, Lyndon. It's like the better question is, who don't you listen to? Yeah, we were on the Redskins, the team Redskins at that time. They changed the name now to Falcons, which obviously was good. Yeah, I was your counselor. Absolutely. Camp counselor. I was. When I used to work at sports experts back in the day at Brentwood Mall in Burnaby, Don Taylor would come into our store every Sunday. Really? That's cool. That's really cool. Work your ninja internet skills, Japan. Getting Rev to 1,000 plus is my holiday hobby now. Woo! We're starting an army. I can't call it Canucks Army. I can call it Kempner Army, though. You know? Yeah, Port Alberni, still there. That's awesome, buddy. It's a great place. I have my nephew lives there right now, so it's pretty awesome. Got to go later, Trev. Have a good one, Canucks fans. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Sir Callum. Let's get him there. Yeah, let's get me there, guys. Let's get to 1,000. But anyways, I don't want to just talk about 1,000 people at there. I want to just stop and say thank you for all you guys coming out. And as we end the stream tonight, I just want to say, man, it's been fun to be a Canucks fan. It's been fun to do these live streams with y'all, and it's just been a great, great time together. And so thanks, everyone, for coming out, being a part of the live stream. We can do it. We can get to 1,000 subscribers, but until then, I'm all about you guys and about this team and about seeing us win. So thanks so much for coming out. I'm going to hit the outro video. And have an awesome day. Hit that like and subscribe. And I'll probably see you on Saturday for the second period. And then definitely want to do a live stream on Sunday afternoon. All right. Have a great day and go Canucks. Go.